Hello, welcome. My name is Okamaka Miss. I'm a chartered accountant and I specialize in costing, stroke pricing, finance and inventory management for small business owners. Okay. Now, in this particular short demo, I want to show you how you can use the two costing, stroke pricing calculators that I've been singing about, how they work and how you can use them to do your costing. Okay, in just a few minutes. All right. So this one you're looking at now is the first calculator. Now, this is a complete accounting stroke inventory management software. All right, it's a software that you can use to manage your business money and inventory. Okay, you want to know whether you're making profit or not. You want to see the item that is making you the more profit. You want to manage your customers, know when they're celebrating birthday, know who is buying from you, like the best customers. You want to reward your customers through referral. You want to promote your business, like it's a complete tool and it's very cheap. So if you want to know how it works for those ones, you can actually tell me and I will send you a demo, right? Now, but here I want to show you how you can use this wonderful tool to do your costing. The first thing you will do is to set up the tool for that purpose. And how do you do that? You do that by, first of all, registering your raw material here. Okay, so this one might, depending on the quantity of your material and product, this particular action might take like 1 hour, depending. Okay, the setup, and you do the setup just once. Okay, so first of all, you register your material and the cost of that material. Okay, so this is where you will do that. From here, you register it. Okay, but let me now show you what we have here. This particular one. All right, so if you sorry, this is not on to. Sorry for this error message we are seeing. Alright, so look at this particular, look at it here. For this business, this is their entire raw material that they have here. Okay, you see the material, you see how they measure the material for production, and you see the cost of the material. Yeah, cost of things changes, so it's easy, you can easily edit and change to the new one, right? Okay, so the second thing you will do is to register the product. Now you can, all this registration you can also import. Okay, all right, so if you already have it in Excel, so as I'm talking to you now, you might have to just go and put down your materials in Excel and their cost, especially, and how you measure it. These three things are very important: your material name, the how you measure it, and the cost of its current cost in the market. You can edit later. Okay, this is the most important information that you need if you just want to use this for costing. All right, so the second one is register all the products that you produce and sell. Now, this particular tool works more for businesses that you produce what you sell, or you buy your product in bulk and repackage, like you buy peanuts and paints in bags, then you now repackage to sell. Okay, if you do buy and sell, you can use this for costing. I will show you the one for costing for buy and sell. This is you buy and you produce what you sell, or you buy from those that are producing, then repackage. Okay, so you don't sell the way you buy, you have to repackage. All right. Okay, if you have any other question, please, I'm always available to answer you. Now, the second thing you have to do is to register the products, those products that you are selling. Okay, you register it from here. Now, let me show you what we have here. All right. Yeah, so for this business, this is what they have. Okay, can you see it? Let me. All right, so look at it here. All the product that this business, this is all their product. So, and that is it. You see the product, you see the current selling price. Okay, and this is the that is it. So first of all, you put up this product. All right, so the next thing you will have to do is to register your recipe. All right, so each item, if you're into production, understand that each item that you produce have their own recipe. Okay, every product has the material that you have to put together to be able to produce that product. So you have to put up their recipe. All these things takes just a little time if you follow my teaching at the workshop. So for this business, look at all their recipe. So to produce this particular product, the base quantity is 100. So to produce 100, this is what they need. Please, this is just a demonstration, right? Then to produce this particular item, 200 cl tiger nut juice, this is everything they need. Okay, so even if you have 100, you have to do all these things here. It's very easy to do. You just to be selecting the products and put the quantity that you need, and the system will do the rest. Now, once you have come to this stage, you have actually set up this particular tool. Once you've come here, you've actually set up this particular tool. Now, take a look at this particular one. It says to make 500 cl Tiger Nut juice, to make 30 bottles, this is what you need. So let's assume now that you got a contract to make 100 bottles. Sorry, yeah, to make 1,000 bottles. What do? All you just have to do is to come over here. Alright, select the product. The product is 500 cl Tiger Nut juice. So you tell the system you want to make 1,000 bottles. Once you do this, you select it, and the system will do the rest. The system will show you this is the quantity you need to make 1,000 bottles, and this is their cost based on the market price that you have put in here. You see, they didn't even take me 4 seconds. So assuming you want to make like 500, you just put 500 here. So this will help you to do your quotation, to do your costing very easy without wasting time. Sorry, okay, I didn't select a product. Okay, so are you seeing it? So easy. The system will do the rest because you've already set up your recipe. Yeah, so if you're having issues setting up your recipe, I'm going to teach you 2 ways to do your recipe very easy. If you have been the one producing your product, you won't have any issue doing that. Okay, all right, all you need to know is to have a standard measurement, and the rest is just very easy. And can you see it? Very simple. And these two will also help you. So assuming at the end of the month you want to know the material that you have used against what you should use. So let's say at the end of the month you sold about 2,000 bottles of your peanut, of your Tiger Nut juice. Okay, we are using this as an example. So let's say from your record you sold, let's say 500 bottles for the month. Okay, and you fetch data. So the system will show you what you should use. So you can now use this to compare what actually you used during that period. Do you understand? So this will help you to know whether is it because of, if there is too much difference, you now know if it is it because of the waste, or are they stealing from if you have staff. And that is it. This tool is so amazing. Okay, very simple to set up. 1 hour is okay to set it up depending on the quantity of your product. Then in few seconds you just do your costing. So once you just take up this particular thing, then you can roll with it. So this is the second calculator, still for businesses that are into production and for those that buy in bulk and repackage. This one is exactly like the other one. Okay, because the other one is not free, but I'm going to give you a free 1 month. So after 1 month, I know you will not want to leave it again. All right, so here all you just have to do, like the other one, is to put down all your material here, all the material that you use for production, put their unit costs. Okay, so once you're able to get their unit cost, and that is okay, I want to teach you how to do all these things very easy. Just like the other one, to make this, look at the 30, we set up our recipe. So this is where you set up your recipe. You can decide to do everything here. You can also decide to do it page by page, right? So once you have set up your recipe here, you are telling the system, please, for me to make this quantity, like it could be 1 unit of your product, 1 kilo of rice, 1 bottle of Zobo, 50 bottles of Zobo. Just you need to have a base. So once you're able to set it up, so here now, let's say you now want to make just 10. Once you put 10 here, this one is free. This particular tool is free. I designed this one. I use the concept of this one to design it here. Once you put that 10, the system tells you what you need and the cost. So you got a contract to make 5,000. You just put your 5,000 here, and that is it. Okay, so this particular one, and the first one I showed you, it is from this recipe you'll be able to know what one is costing you, so that you do your pricing very well. Then your subsequent costing, bulk costing, you can now use your calculator to check it. So that your recipe is like doing the actual costing to know what 1 unit of your item or some, yes, because even if you do 50, from 50 we get 1. Do your pricing, then subsequently you want to do costing of other quantity, you can easily use this and do it. So easy, so simple. Okay, now if you do buy and sell, this is the one you use. This is the one you use. So many people that are into buy and sell, they think they can't do costing, but they can do. Alright, so this is the tool for businesses that buy and sell. Your work is just to put, so this tool, you will use this tool mainly when you are back from the market and you feel like, you know what, this item, I want to be sure I'm selling at the right price, or I spend this for logistics, or this one, so let me do my costing before I set price for it. So you list all your products here. So look at where this business, this is where they listed their product, the item they got from the market. So you can list everything you have here. So each time you now come back from market, you can now kind of edit. Okay, so look at the price from the suppliers. Okay, then once you put the price from the suppliers and the quantity, so you put the product name, the quantity you bought, and the price of this item from the supplier, the system will show you this one. Then how much did you spend on logistic and other expenses? Once you put it here, the system will spread it, like the system will help you to spread it among all these items that you bought. So look at this person. Let's say this person spent 60,000 naira for both transportation and other expenses. Can you see? You see how it changed? Okay, so let's say it's 80,000. Just take a look immediately. So it's automated. So once you do that, you will not get your total cost immediately. Then the system will give you cost per unit. Remember, the system will not give you, this is total cost of this item. Then you get cost per unit. Now look at this. You bought this item 250, but adding your logistics is now 254.77. Then you see this is for your expenses like rent, salary, and co. Okay, once you're able to know your expenses, you can now spread it to each of these items. It must not be uniform. Sometimes you can apportion it. And I have a free video on how to do this particular one, how to spread your expenses, data, salary, and co. Okay, so you can ask of it to see if the video is still free for now, or if we are going to see at the workshop. Then here you will now see the total cost, which is both the direct cost, that is the cost of the item, the logistics from the market, and other business expenses. You have it here. Then you can now decide the margin you want to add. So you can decide to say, okay, let me add 30% margin, and the system will just do it for you. So this is easy, very simple. Just put down your product, put the cost and quantity, and the system does the rest for you in just few minutes. Okay, so this is just like a demo account. This video is even long to show you how they work. At the workshop, you are going to get a full, like, see, that workshop is a full costing surprising workshop. The costing is just section 1. Section 2 is where we're going to use different strategies to price our product. For instance, you must have come probably to a place where they would ask you, the price of this is 59999.9 or 5999. And when looking at it, the first thing that comes to mind, it will look as if it's 5,000, whereas it's 6,000. That is a strategy. Like, there are so many strategies that we are going to explore. You're going to learn how to spy your competitor. This is more like a pricing and marketing class, because there is no marketing without price. Okay, you're going to learn psychology, how to study what is called consumer psychology, how to use psychological pricing strategies to price your product, how to know when to buy and when to buy and sell. See, there are times that most of you that are into production, you are struggling in your business because by right you don't have the capacity to produce that. You should be buying from others. So you will learn. You also want to learn, before you buy any equipment, are you sure this equipment will be profitable to your business? Okay, so you don't just buy because your neighbor is buying. Maybe there is a new technology in town and you just rush to buy it, whereby you don't need it, or you don't just need it now. Okay, or I want to have my delivery bike. Are you sure you need it currently? So how to do analysis to know what you need before you start buying. Okay, so it's I don't know how to put it, but it's a complete program. And I'm supposed to show you the whole, but if you're in my group, you'll always be seeing everything that will be covered. Okay, and if you're not, I'm also going to attach it here so that you see all the topics that we are going to cover, so that you know that it's going to be your profit must blow. That is what I promise you. So see you at the workshop. Thank you and bye bye.